Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Okay. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and this is Books Forever After, where I sit on the floor, we talk about everything and all things books. So today we have my first big unboxing, which I'm really excited to share with you. I think I've done a couple of unboxings. I know I did a mystery box, an unboxing of my anticipated series that I purchased from the author for the Drowned Empire, so I'm really excited about that. But one of my favorite videos to watch is unboxing videos, or just book hauls and such, or just book shoppings, or just vlogs, that kind of thing too as well. But so I'm really excited to open up some packages that I got for Christmas. So, and then go over the ones that I had purchased at the Barnes & Noble sale, and ones that I got for Christmas there as well. So usually, as we know, this is going to be the first haul of the year. I'm definitely trying to limit the hauls this year, but really excited for the Christmas. You know, of course, pre-orders, Christmas, what have you. But we have a little bit to go through. Yeah, some of these, I got a couple books from Barnes & Noble, and then the others I just got at like a Target or Walmart. I think my husband actually went and picked up those ones for me. And yeah, and then some of them I couldn't find, or I had a better deal to find on Amazon, so I just ordered those off of as well. Because that's one of our Christmas gifts, is we just give each other money and we just purchase what we want. So that's kind of what happened, is I just purchased ones off of my list I really wanted. So you know, it's neither here nor there. One of these I'm really excited to. I want to start actually reading for January, and then one I actually want to give away from Goodreads. My lightning struck twice. That rarely happens. I think I've won once before, maybe in 2022. I can't remember. And then I think I have an extra one here. And there is one book, I will post it up here, that I will be getting in person, but I didn't want to order it. And that's going to be the third one to this Terran Soul series, so I wanted the new republished covers for that. So I definitely want to, that's one of my top books I want to read, or series I want to read this year. So yeah, let's dive in. I'm really excited. All right, so let's start with the Goodreads one, because so this was a weird thing. Is my husband just today was picking out of our mailbox, and he's like, this was already opened, and it looked like it had been cut. So I don't know, probably someone accidentally cut it, or they cut it and was like, oh, it's a book, so it's not like a phone or something. So it was just strange, but that's okay. And it's actually one that I was reading the blurb that I entered on a whim, and I didn't know at the time that it was part of the 12th book in a series, but my understanding that it might be a standalone in the series, and it might be okay to read in out of order, but I don't know. But when I looked online for it, I really was intrigued by the blurb, because it had a hint of second chance, and I have just gotten off of reading the Frozen Fate trilogy by Pam Godwin, so I was intrigued. And that is False Evidence by Rachel Grant. So we have this. Okay, so so that was already kind of open, so I got to peek a little bit inside. So she did sign it, so that's kind of really sweet. That the author sent it herself, and that's really cool. She sent some stickers from Happy Holidays, and then some more stickers of her books, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, so that's cool. I've never heard of this author, and I'm really excited to read it. And yeah, and she's got her business card. I just thought that was really cool. So from what I can remember, this is a romantic suspense slash thriller, and It says that that the main character hadn't spoken to her ex in 7 years. And then now she has a baby and a life that she always wanted. But then something changes on a December evening when a traffic stop goes terribly wrong, and she finds herself on the run with only one possible place to hide, at her ex's place. His name is JT, in his remote mountain cabin. And it's the same place where 11 years ago she broke their engagement a week before the wedding. I mean, that's intriguing. So I'm kind of interested in definitely in reading that. So yeah. So now that's kind of cool. So all those really good. I mean, all of this whole series has like 4.0. So I think maybe on Goodreads, like maybe it's totally underrated, or maybe I'm just not in that genre space to know better. But this really caught my eye, and I'm kind of shocked that I won the giveaway, and I'm just really, really grateful for it, and I can't wait to read this. All right, let's try not to show my address. Oh yes, so this is one of them. I'm really excited. Yes, this is this Wolven Kingdom. This is book 1. I think I pretty much purchased all of them that it's out already. So this is a YE series. I think it's a Persian, based on Persian mythology inspired fantasy series, and I'm really intrigued by it. I believe it's more romantic as well. So you know me, I love romantic series, so really excited to read this. I definitely want to read this very soon as well. I'll definitely put it in my YA fantasy spinner wheel, or just put it on my TBR cart to read whenever I want to. So this is definitely one that's gonna move up. It's moving up the chain a little bit. So there we go. And then, okay, next one. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I saw this and I didn't know. Okay, this is Scattered Bones by Nicole Scarano. Aww. Said thank you for your friendship this year from Becky. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh gosh, Becky, I'm gonna have to message you this right now. So I saw that April said that this was her like favorite romantasy of 2024. So I'm really intrigued, and I just have to read it. It's relatively short, but she said it's such an epic and emotional romance. I can't wait to read it. Basically, she's tasked with finding each and every one of her love's scattered bones. As his severed body is hidden in the darkest corners of the realm, and the quest is an impossible task, yet she must make the dangerous journey alone, using only her own faith and fight. But the tasks at hand are brutal. Their battles are not easily won. So I'm guessing she meets the main character maybe, and a romance maybe ensues from there. I have no idea. Okay, so she is chosen as the goddess's vessel, which is the highest honor, and she had devoted her life to until a thief named Cade broke into the temple. He obliterated her world, rewriting her future, and despite her vows, she couldn't resist the beautiful longing that ignited between them. The forbidden friendship bloomed into a doomed romance, sending her and her beloved thief down a dark path of heartbreak, unspeakable danger, and a love that not even death could conquer. Okay, oh gosh darn it, now I want to read this. So I think I definitely want to put this on for like a reading vlog of reading booktubers' favorites or my friends' favorites. So yeah, of the year. So I think I'm going to do something like that. So I'm definitely want to do something like this very soon, whether in February or March. So really excited for that. Oh yeah, I opened that one a little bit. Okay, and then I think this is book 2. So 1 second. Oh, I can't remember which one this one is. It was 2 series that I had ordered for my present. That's what I really like to do for the holidays. It's just order series so that I can binge. That's definitely something I want to do this year, is binge series when I want to binge them. I'll basically allow myself to binge them. Okay, and this is the fourth one of that. Is Tale of the Heart Queen. And oh my god, this is the fourth book. It's really, really chunker. It's chunker. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's awesome. See, this needs to be a requirement of having the numbers on the spines of the books. Like, why isn't this like a standard thing? I love this. So that makes it very helpful. So I have the second and the fourth one. And then I'm pretty sure that this one here, I'm not showing my address here. I'm pretty sure this one is, I'm making my husband nervous. He doesn't want me to hurt myself. Okay. Alright, so. So of course you order it all together, and I ordered the thing together so that it would be more economically whatever, and it's still, that's why it's taking me so long to film. Still Amazon. Okay. And it split it in like 3 or 4 packages. Okay. So okay. Oh. Really? Okay. So this is book 1 that I want to read, but look at the freaking cover. Like, seriously, Amazon. Really unfortunate. Oh my god. What the heck? Look at this. Like, I had a feeling when I put it in a big box like this for just 4 books. Like, come on. Yeah, these 2 I might have to return. That's really horrible. Like, I don't need to be perfect, but that is just really bad. So yeah, I think I might return those since those are pretty damaged, and because that's going to tear further when I read the book. And that's what I'm worried about. Because, you know, I am a rereader and I will reread these, and I want it to keep up a little bit as long as possible. Alright. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, but we have this. Okay. So, I had mentioned... Okay, so now I have all the 3 that's out. These are the paperbacks. So we have... See? Okay, it does have it. So book 1 is This Woven Kingdom by Tahereh Mafi. I know she does the Shatter Me series. I do have book 1 of that series, but this one was really intriguing me. So I know it's like her newest one. I think it's going to be a 4-book or 5-book series. Possibly 6, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be 4. But I'm not sure. So This Woven Kingdom, These Infinite Threads, and This Twisted Glory. Okay. Okay, that one doesn't have a step back, but oh, that's cool. Okay, it has a step back, guys. That is so freaking cool. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. I thought it was just the marketing thing with this. And this one, that is cool. At least this one is fine. Like, these books, these ones are good. So, that is freaking awesome. I was just sad that this one doesn't. Yeah, I was expecting this for all of them. Like, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. So, this series, however, was a recommendation from Amanda's Booktopia. And I think a couple other people, but mainly Amanda, based on when we're doing the 25 Days Romantasy, and said this is really, really good. And I was apprehensive about it because I heard like mixed reviews, because I was really looking forward to like reading it this year when it was published out. But yeah, it's basically trials, and that's, anytime I hear trials, that's a trope in fantasy. In romantasy, I just like dragons. I want to be part of that. So yeah, this one based upon the Sun Queen trials. So there's 12 long years of torment under the Aurora King's rule. Her only desire is to escape and pay him back for every moment of misery she's endured. When a surprise release finds her in the hands of the rival Sun King, Laura is thrust into the spotlight as she competes against 9 other tributes for the role of queen. If she wins his heart, she'll earn her freedom and finally get her revenge. She doesn't belong in the Sun Queen trials because not only does she not understand why she was freed, but she isn't a citizen of the Sun King's court. The other tributes resent her presence and will stop at nothing to ensure Laura is removed from the competition permanently. Now Laura must win because if she loses, she dies. Or worse, she'll be returned to the evil and now vengeful Aurora King. That's really cool. So I'm really bummed about the cover. Oh yeah, it's even the pages. So yeah, I'm gonna have to return that. This one too, but at least book 2 and 4 are good. So yeah, that's good. Of course, I never usually have an issue with Barnes & Noble, so yeah. So book 2 and 4 are fine. It's just book 1 and book 3. So that really bums me out because I want to read this month. So I'll just return these and probably go in person if it's somewhere. So, but yeah, we have that. Anticlimactic. Okay, so those are all the packages. Next, we have another gift too. I opened this earlier, and this was from Tara. She says, "I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for always inviting me to host with you. It's always fun." This is cute. So she got me I can never say this right, and this is going to be hilarious, but Eidolon? I don't know. It's comical. So this is book 2. I just read Radiance during December, and I had book 1 and 2 on there already. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed. But book 1 was it's a Friends to Lovers, but it was very just very surface level in the romance, and there wasn't very much plot going either, so that's why it was like a 3-star for me. Fortunately, I know Radiance is like Becky's favorite, and kind of bummed that it wasn't an absolute favorite for me. So I'm kind of sad, and again, anticlimactic that maybe I might not like this. I don't know. But Becky did say that the plot does pick up, so I don't know. I may or may not read this. I'm so sorry, Tara. I'm gonna give myself a little time and see if I'll read it. But yeah, I was really bummed. I really do want to read Entreat Me, because that's her Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's very hard for me not to like Beauty and the Beast retelling book. So thank you, Tara. I'm just so incredibly thankful. Thank you so much. That was just so freaking sweet. All right, next. Now these are the ones. These 2 books I got from the Barnes & Noble sale. This one I actually got on Barnes & Noble. Their sale this year, the holiday sale, is kind of bumped. In years past, it was 50% off hardcovers in stores, and then also last year it was like a third off hardcovers. And then you got like money back for every $40 you spent, like $20 every time you spent. So now they didn't have that, but they did, and then they also had like 2 times the points and 3 times the points for premium members versus just members for their rewards program. This year they didn't have the money back, like automatically $20 back or whatever, to where it kind of like almost equaled half off. So all they had was the third off, and then the 2 times or 3 times the points. So it kind of bummed. But luckily, I knew there wasn't very many hardcovers that I was really had my eye on. There's like literally these ones I really had my eye on, and that is Empire of the Damned. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition because I really wanted to read book 1 and 2 this fall, because I know book 3, I believe, is actually being released next year. So of course I'm a binge reader, so now that I know that Jen from the Book Refuge and Crystal from Crystal Bookish Slice really likes these two books, so I wanna read this series. So this one was actually on their online sale, so they had select books that were 50% off, and luckily this was one of them, so I was able to do a pickup in store. So I ordered it online and picked up in the store. If I had to buy it in store, it would have been only a third off. So I was like, I know my way around a deal. So here we go. We got like 50% off for this. And then in store, when I went, I got the Barnes & Noble edition of Reckless. I do have Powerless, and again, this is another series I know is going to be the third and final is going to be released this year. So again, this is probably one I want to binge read. So this is my red flag, I will buy a series of books that I haven't read, just so I can binge read them. The downside to that is if I end up not liking the series, then it's kind of, feels like a waste. But I liked not being able to miss out on what would happen is only having the paperback available when you want the hardcover and vice versa, because they stopped printing it. So, it is what it is, but it's again like a Hunger Games retelling kind of situation. I haven't read it yet in Powerless, but I hear people, it's like really, really hyped. But I've also heard some mixed things about like this one and just people's overall feelings for the series. But it's a YA series and another one that I'll be adding to my spinner wheel, and I'm excited to read this year. And then next, these ones, one I was just perusing in Walmart and I was like, okay, I want it for my Christmas thing, and I picked up The Scarlet Veil by Shelby Maheron. Now this author wrote the Serpent and Dove series, which this book is set in. I thought this was adult, but I think it's actually YA, but it's like upper YA. I think don't quote me, maybe I do new adult, because I think there might be some spice in here, but I'm not sure. But of course, the cover, total cover buy, and I picked up the back and I was intrigued. The most awesome part of this is I really liked the inside and the edges. I'm like, that is amazing. And then the paper, like, that is cool to me. That is so cool. So it's like having a hardcover, but not. And it's pretty sturdy. So I thought that was really cool. It has like the lace and paper thing here. So, I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous. So again, I think this is about witches. It said she lived for the light, he showed her the dark. And it says that something or someone is coming for Celie, leaving bodies in its wake, each one decorated with twin punctures wounds in its throat. And the closer he gets to her, the more tempted Celie feels to give in to his dark hungers and her own. So yeah, it says it's a dark and thrilling romantasy set in the world of the New York Times best-selling Serpent and Dove series. So I'm definitely reading Serpent and Dove right now. Because I was, I find out after I purchased this that people recommend you reading the Serpent and Dove series, and I know apparently this was like a big thing back in 2019, which I know I missed that thing. I missed the hype train for that. Because I really didn't start reading a lot until like 2020. During the pandemic. But so I'm really excited about this. This is gorgeous, and now I understand it because I know who Celie is after reading the first few chapters of Serpent and Dove. So really excited about reading this. So I'll read that trilogy, and then I really definitely want to dive into this. I think book 2 is actually going to be published this year as well. So who knows? Maybe I'll actually get caught up in a series. Start and get caught up in a series would be an accomplishment. I can start and complete a trilogy and start the series and be up to date. But yeah, we'll see with that one. And then these ones were just because they were hyped and I was intrigued by them. One I've read before, and just the other ones I've heard good things about it. And yeah, so the first one is, I read this author before, but Sarah Kate, Keep Me. This is a contemporary spicy romance set in Scotland, where the parents of this man is like paid to move to Scotland and marry Killian to improve his Playboy reputation. So it's like an arranged marriage. After a year, she'll get like the money and like get to walk away or whatever. So intrigued to read this. I mean, I've been kind of, I loved her, I forget what it's called. It starts with Praise. So I loved that series, and I have all the indie versions with the people covers, but lately, like, the series just hasn't worked for me. This is like her first published with a traditional publisher. So I'm intrigued to see if I still like this author in this version. And I just love the fact that it's a contemporary Highland, like, Scottish romance, and I love the cover is really cute too as well. So we have that. And then next is another, like, I want to say, mythological retelling where Hercules is a woman, apparently, and it's another thing of like games and trials and things. I think you're sensing a theme that's one of my favorite kind of tropes in fantasy is like games, trials, dark, you know, academic setting, school setting, magical school setting, or school setting, any kind of thing. So yeah, I have a type. I heard that Jess from Honest Fiction sounded like she really liked it. I haven't heard all of her thoughts yet, but I saw that she really enjoyed it, and I'm intrigued to see what I think about it. No idea when I will get to it, but I know it is part of a series, and I think it's possibly White Shoes as well. So that's when I'm in a certain mood to read. That'd be really cool. Oh yeah, it's like a Spartan War Academy. So that's what it is. So the Spartans. So sounds really, really good. And then last but not least is Quicksilver by Kelly Hart. Now, I know a lot of my friends really enjoyed this. This has been really hyped up. I think it first started apparently on TikTok. I wouldn't know because I don't have TikTok. Intrigued about this one. A lot of people seem to not like the cover, but it's cool. This is the traditionally published one. I think the cover is fine. I think it's cool. And I believe the author like did it herself, so I think that's really cool. But yeah, I don't know anything else about this one. I believe it's like a portal fantasy, and I love those as well. She's 24 years old. She's a thief, and she has been stealing from the Undying Queen's reservoirs for as long as she can remember. And when she comes face to face with Death himself, she inadvertently opens a gateway between realms and is transported to a land of ice and snow. And this is to the land of the Fae, which have been full of myth, legend, and nightmares, but it turns out they're real. And she's landed right in the middle of a centuries-long conflict that might just get her killed. She's the first of her kind to tread the frozen mountains of Uvalia in over 1,000 years, and she mistakenly binds herself to Kingfisher, a handsome Fae warrior who has secrets and nefarious agendas of his own. He'll use her alchemist magic to protect his people, no matter what it cost him or her. So that sounds interesting. I believe book 2 is going to be coming out later this year. And again, whenever I want to read a hyped book or whenever April encourages me, I'm sure I will read this one as well. So that's really exciting for that. All right, we got 16 books. This is all. Oh, this is all of them. Okay. All right, well, let me know. So that is the unboxing and book haul. I probably won't have another one until like maybe February or March. I know I don't have very many book hauls coming. I only have a couple pre-orders, I think. Of course, Onyx Storm. So yeah, there's not too many. And I have plenty to read. Yeah, usually I probably won't do another haul until probably April. I usually don't buy anything besides my pre-orders until then. Pretty close to my birthday as well. So that is it. Go ahead and give me a like if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to. And as always, I will have my links down below, my Goodreads, my Instagram, and Amazon wishlist. And go ahead and comment down below any of these books that you've read and enjoyed and that you think I should read first. And And if you don't want to comment that, but you want to let me know that you're here, go ahead and leave me, go ahead and leave me a box emoji if it's there, because we did an unboxing. All right. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.